Gaur Gopal Das, Life's Amazing Secrets, How to Find Balance and Purpose in Your Life. Embark on a journey towards a balanced and purposeful life with this summary of Gaur Gopal Das's Life's Amazing Secrets. As you explore the 4 key areas of personal life, relationships, work life, and social contribution, you will learn vital skills and insights to achieve harmony and fulfillment. Delve into topics such as the power of gratitude, the importance of spiritual practice, fostering time for thinking for better relationships, and understanding the concept of Ikigai for a wholesome work life. Ultimately, strive to contribute meaningfully to society and live a joyful, well-rounded life.
The power of gratitude. The story of Gandharvika, a 4.5-year-old girl diagnosed with cancer, shows the power of gratitude in difficult times. Despite their tragedy, her family never lost sight of life's gifts and found support from friends and family. Gratitude is the first key to living a happy, healthy life, and it is something that must be practiced. Keeping a gratitude log and finding ways to give back to others are simple exercises that can help cultivate a grateful mindset and lead to a fuller, happier life. Lessons from WhatsApp's founder. This book summary highlights the story of Brian Acton, the co-founder of WhatsApp, who sold the app to Facebook for $19 billion in 2014. The summary emphasizes Acton's response to rejection and the importance of detachment and spirituality in improving one's personal life. The author suggests a flowchart to help individuals detach from worrying about things outside their control. Additionally, the importance of meditation is emphasized as a tool to foster spirituality and a sense of purpose. By focusing on these principles, individuals can improve their personal lives and prepare to tackle relationships with a positive mindset. The 5 types of people. In life, the way we see and perceive things can have a profound impact on our relationships. This is exemplified by the 5 types of people introduced in this book summary. Type 1 sees no good in others, Type 2 sees both good and bad but focuses on the bad, Type 3 is indifferent to both, Type 4 is aware of both but focuses on the good, and Type 5 sees only the good. Working towards becoming a Type 4 person can save relationships and improve decision-making, as exemplified by the CEO of Hindalco Industries, Aditya Birla. By focusing on the good qualities of employees, he gains perspective and cools his anger, leading to better relationships. Ultimately, by taking a look at ourselves and our perception of the world, we can master the key area of relationships and improve our lives. The art of giving constructive feedback. The path to becoming a Type 4 person, who focuses on the good in others, starts with how we communicate with them. When it comes to giving critical feedback, we need to make sure it's appropriate by asking ourselves 4 questions. Firstly, are we the right person to give corrective feedback? Secondly, do we have the right motive to give critique? Thirdly, do we know the right way to deliver the feedback? Lastly, is it the right time to give feedback? Using criticism as a form of retaliation must be avoided, and the delicacy of the matter should be acknowledged. It is crucial to ensure that the method of delivery is gentle and kind. Additionally, forgiveness is an essential aspect of healthy relationships. It can help to separate the problem from the person. This separation allows us to approach the issue constructively and avoid casting blame, ultimately leading to a more forgiving attitude. Healthy competition in the workplace. Unhealthy competition in the workplace does more harm than good. It is important to differentiate between healthy and unhealthy competition if you want a happy work life. Self-competition is the key to succeeding professionally while dispelling feelings of insecurity and envy. After addressing personal life and relationships, it's essential to take a step further and focus on your professional life. The workplace can be a competitive environment, and it's important to differentiate between healthy and unhealthy competition. A friend of the author's, Jae Min, was working as a photographer for a well-known magazine. The differentiating factor for him was the amount of freedom he had, but unfortunately, this led to envy from his stylist. The stylist's resentment and envy led to her sabotaging Jamin's work by deleting his backups multiple times, which almost cost him his job. In a twisted turn of events, the HR coordinator and stylist accused Jamin of lying when he reported her actions. Although it was eventually discovered that Jamin had been telling the truth, he had already made up his mind to leave the company and start his own studio. The author advises readers on healthy competition, encouraging them to focus on competing with themselves rather than others. Oscar-winning actor Matthew McConaughey once said that his hero is himself in 10 years, and at 25, he aimed to be like his future self at 35. Competing with oneself will dispel feelings of envy and insecurity, leading to the inspiration to do your best, your way, to achieve your full professional potential. Thus, healthy competition not only promotes productive growth, it also fosters a secure and positive workplace environment. In conclusion, unhealthy competition does more harm than good, and it's imperative to recognize the two forms of competition in the workplace. Competing with oneself is the key to achieving professional success and fulfillment while promoting a wholesome and motivating work environment. The Ikigai Concept. The Ikigai Concept promotes a sense of purpose by finding a balance between doing what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. The Ikigai Concept, derived from the Japanese culture, is about discovering a reason to live. It involves finding a balance between 4 areas, each representing a critical question that you need to ask yourself: what do you love? What are you good at? What does the world need? And what can you get paid for? Achieving the perfect balance across all 4 areas is the key to reaching your Ikigai, and anything short of that will leave you feeling unfulfilled. For example, if you are passionate about something, good at it, and it is something the world needs, but you are not getting paid for it, you're likely to feel unimportant, and if you're getting paid for doing something you love that the world needs, but you're not good at it, you'll feel uncertain and anxious. The best way to achieve Ikigai is to start early in life when you have the flexibility and time to test different career paths. However, it's never too late to make changes in your life. If you're already locked into a job that you don't love, try to focus on the aspects you enjoy, and use the remaining 20% of your time to engage in activities that bring you joy and purpose, such as volunteering for an environmental organization. In conclusion, the Ikigai Concept is all about living a purposeful life that brings you joy, financial security, and a sense of fulfillment by finding the perfect balance between doing what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can get paid for. Be a candle, not an ice cream. The final part of life concerns social contribution. The purpose of life is to give to others. This summary suggests that you should strive to be less like ice cream, selfishly selfless, and find balance in all areas of life. Giving to those closest, then beyond, like helping the environment, community, or serving in armed forces will lead you to experience joy. The purpose of life is to give back to others, and this is the final area of life to be explored. The main question is whether you are an ice cream or a candle. The ice cream's philosophy emphasizes personal enjoyment above all else. On the other hand, a candle has the philosophy of giving light to others before it melts. The ultimate goal is to find balance, and striving to be less like an ice cream and more like a candle is a good place to start. It's necessary to put on your own oxygen mask first before you can help others, so being selfishly selfless is the key. It's not just about giving but also finding balance in all areas of your life. Start by giving to those closest to you, like your family, both physically and emotionally. Once you have brought care and contribution to your house, then you can expand your giving outside the house. Seva, the Sanskrit word for service, could mean helping the environment, community, or even serving in the armed forces. To experience a life of joy, you must practice finding balance in all areas of your life and give to others. It is crucial to start by caring for those closest to you and then expanding beyond your home. Overall, you should strive to be less like ice cream and more like a candle, giving selflessly to others before it's too late.
In Life's Amazing Secrets, Gaur Gopal Das provides valuable guidance for anyone seeking balance, purpose, and happiness. By mastering the 4 key areas of life, personal, relationships, work, and social contribution, you can achieve a sense of fulfillment. Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi weaves practical exercises and mantras throughout the summary to help you hone essential skills like gratitude, detachment, type 4 thinking, and self-competition. Embrace lessons from stories and real-life examples of finding success and happiness in the darkest of circumstances, and implement the principles shared in your journey to a joyful and meaningful life.